What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Baidu with the ticker symbol BIDU. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So here we have the daily chart for Baidu, and it looks like since last week Tuesday, prices on Tuesday last week prices closed at the 121.43. Since then, prices dropped a little bit lower, went up, and now we kind of closed neutral today. So where is Baidu going? Where is the price most likely gonna be going, and what is it trying to do? Well, the chart still looks bearish. We can see the overall pattern right over here. Looks like there is this resistance at the 155 level, strong support at a little bit lower level at the 105 level. So price is just kind of going back and forth in this ranging pattern. Price had this huge spike down right over here, had this huge move lower, make it orange. So this orange channel represents that spike down, and then we can draw a trend line across the support that prices broke. So that was strong support at this 132 level. You can see that prices bounced here, here, and here. Prices shot right through it, came back up, and now it found resistance. So this level was previous support. Now it has been tested for resistance. So it's acting as resistance. So if price goes up to it, there's a good chance that we find resistance there again. So since we had this downtrend, the textbook says that prices will attempt 2 legs to make a new low. So right now we saw one attempt down, prices pull back, and if we start the second leg from here, so at the top of this candle, today's candle, it would be targeting the 111 level. So we'll see if that occurs. We could start maybe another leg back at this 132 level. I'm not saying this is the top. I'm not saying this is going to be the top of the correction and we're going to start moving down from here. We could. It is likely, but we could also get it from the 132 level. But either way, I'll be looking for more downside. We just came off the top of the range. Prices are expected to reach the bottom side of the range. We had this huge drop lower. Not really a lot of aggressive buying occurring here. So it looks like, prices are kind of just waiting to fall down lower. So it's more likely that the bulls will get trapped and the bears will win, and then prices will eventually go lower. So it's looking like we're going to probably see another leg down. So we saw one leg down here, and the second leg could start right about here, and we could see the 111 level, possibly even the 105 level. So Baidu is still looking pretty bearish. Chinese stocks are looking pretty bearish across the board. So usually there's not going to be a divergence there between stocks. Most of the time they're going to trade very similarly. So it's looking pretty bearish for Baidu. I would say if we don't fall from here, we might go a little bit higher, maybe the 132. There's a good chance that will act as resistance and price will probably go lower from there. If we just start going lower from here, then I would look out for a new low of this downtrend and possibly the 111 to the 105 level. So that's all I have for the daily chart for Baidu. Let's just say we get back above the 132 level. I think that's unlikely. I see that it's more bearish than bullish on the chart. The bias is kind of down. We just hit the very heavy resistance at the 155 level, and look at the move down we got from the 155 level. This huge massive move down. So they want to reach the opposite side of the range where the strong support is at the 105 level. So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of very unlikely that price will just reverse from here and go up higher, especially after coming back up and retesting this level for support. Resistance. If we just shot right through it from here, then maybe we could have done like a V bottom reversal, a symmetrical trade up. We could have just went up as quickly as we went down, but we found resistance. So that's why, if you look at the clues on the chart, it doesn't really look likely for price to go back above this 132 level. It looks like we're going to probably see another drop lower. So that's everything on the daily chart. Here is the weekly chart. 1, 2, 3. So here is the weekly chart, and all this is coming from a Baidu investor. I own Baidu shares. I like it for the long term, but I'm not expecting a bull market to start anytime soon. I know what I was getting myself into. I got at a price that I'm comfortable with holding. So I know what the price is telling me. It's telling me that it's going to go sideways for a while, potentially even lower. So you can see this ranging pattern. We're back at the same price as practically last year. So you can see the sideways trading. And if you bought right over here in March of 2022, guess where we are right now? Basically at the same price. And even, if you go even more left side of the chart, we're at the same price as in June of 2020. So again, just practically sideways trading. We did have this huge pop up, price came back down. So it looks like Baidu likes doing most of his trading between these two levels, the 155 and 110. So it's right now, since we hit the top, prices are expected to reach the bottom side. There is a little gap right here that could be filled. We're starting to form support right above it, but there's a good chance price will probably fill in this gap. There's a gap above right here, but I only like to use the gap if we move in that direction. So right now we're not moving up, so I'm not going to use this gap, potential gap, to be filled. I'm looking for this bottom gap to be filled. So to fill it, we need to reach the 115, 114 level. So actually, yeah, right around the mid 114 levels would fill it. So we'll see if that occurs. There's a good chance it will. So right now, Baidu looking bearish across the board. I'm expecting lower prices. Maybe this level right here at the 108, 110 level will act as support. Maybe we do something like this and maybe see another pop up. So we could see that. I'm not saying we're gonna go back down to the lows at this $80 level. I mean, we could, but I'm not saying we're gonna do that. I don't think we can right now. I'm expecting lower prices at the very least, and then from there we'll see what it does at this support. Maybe we can get another impulse higher. So just basically gotta hang in there if you're a bag holder, because this thing doesn't really want to go up right now. It wants to go mostly sideways with the bearish bias. Eventually maybe the course will change and it will be a bull market, but as right now, it's kind of a bear market still. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time. The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now.